In the world of reality television, especially the reality series 90 Day Fiancé, the love stories often showcase not only romance but also the complex logistics surrounding international relationships. One star from the show, David Dangerfield, is currently at a crossroads in his journey with his fiancée, Sheila. Hailing from Omaha, David is a hearing-impaired man who initially connected with Sheila through a social media group dedicated to the deaf community. Over the course of 2 years, their relationship has seen significant ups and downs, particularly when it comes to her visa situation. Recently, David has hinted at the possibility of relocating to another country, raising questions about his future with Sheila. The history of David and Sheila's relationship. David and Sheila's relationship began in an unlikely digital space, where they shared common ground as members of the deaf community. Despite the distance between Omaha and the Philippines, their connection blossomed online. David provided financial support to Sheila, which at times made him question her intentions. However, things took a more serious turn when he decided to visit her in the Philippines. It was during this trip that he became acutely aware of the harsh living conditions that Sheila was enduring, prompting him to take action. Witnessing firsthand the inadequacies of Sheila's living situation was pivotal. After a fire and a devastating typhoon devastated her home, David stepped in to help her rebuild her life. This act represented not just his love for Sheila, but also a commitment to ensuring she has a stable and safe environment, especially when she and her son plan to move to the U.S. The visa troubles. The couple had anticipated navigating the visa process, which is often fraught with delays and setbacks. Initially, the plan was for David to marry Sheila in the Philippines, but upon consulting with their lawyer, they shifted their strategy. The lawyer recommended applying for a K-1 Fiancé visa as it could expedite Sheila's arrival to the United States. However, just as they were making plans, they received the disappointing news that Sheila's K-1 visa application had been denied. With the process likely to stretch out for an additional 2 years and involving significant financial costs, David faced a difficult decision. Nevertheless, he has remained steadfast in his resolve to be with Sheila, refusing to let the visa setback deter his plans for marriage. David's personal struggles. Alongside his challenges in love, David has faced personal trials that have impacted his perspective on life and relationships. Recently, he suffered the profound loss of his mother, an experience that has likely influenced his thoughts about the future. Grief can prompt individuals to reevaluate their lives, which may explain why David is contemplating a change of scenery. It could be that, after experiencing such heartbreak, David is seeking a fresh start in a new environment, one that might offer clarity and hope for a future with Sheila. A potential move to Japan. Interestingly, amidst these challenges, David recently shared screenshots of a house that piqued his interest on an Instagram page called Japan Home Quest. The property, located in the countryside of Niigata, just 3 hours from the bustling metropolis of Tokyo, was being offered for free, though it requires some repairs. David found the concept of acquiring a home at no cost particularly compelling, especially given the current struggles with Sheila's visa. Star David Dangerfield is hinting at relocating to a different country after revealing shocking news about his fiancée, Sheila. David is a hearing-impaired man from Omaha who met Sheila from the Philippines on a group for deaf individuals on social media. David dated Sheila for 2 years and sent her money, which made him doubt the single mom's intentions. David realized the dire conditions Sheila was living in when he visited her and saw her house. David helped Sheila build her house, destroyed by a fire and a typhoon. David wants Sheila to live in a comfortable house when she moves to the U.S. with her son, even though it's starting to look like Sheila's visa issues are never ending. David recently posted screenshots of a house he saw on an Instagram page called Japan Home Quest, which the original poster found in Niigata's countryside, which was just 3 hours away from Tokyo, and was being given away for free. The house looks decent in pictures and needs some repairs, but the fact that it is free is what seems to have caught David's attention. The house is also equipped with books, furniture, and appliances. David's fans tried to dissuade him from considering moving. Lisa Wilson Rodriguez wrote, "I'm guessing it's a scam or haunted." What David wanting to move to Japan says about his future with Sheila. Why is David looking at leaving Omaha? In November 2024, David revealed that Sheila's K-1 visa was denied. The plan originally was for David to marry Sheila in the Philippines, but the couple's lawyer informed them that getting a fiancé visa would be quicker than Sheila coming to America on a spousal visa. It was going to take a couple of years, but David was asked to apply for the visa all over again, extending the process by another 2 years and costing a lot of money. However, David said he was not going to give up. He still wanted to marry Sheila. David has also been mourning the loss of his mom. After experiencing heartbreaking losses in recent months, David might be wondering if shifting base to a new country could be a better option instead of waiting around for Sheila to get her visa approved. He recently reached out to David Toborowski on social media to tell the Arizona-based realtor that he was looking for a house for sale, suggesting he didn't want to stay in Nebraska anymore. Perhaps 90-Day Fiancé's David thinks going to a different country altogether would be a better choice. If that is the case, David could give the Philippines a chance and live there with Sheila instead. David is a hard-working man who has been taking good care of Sheila and her family since he met her. David would find ways to make sure Sheila didn't have to compromise in any way. Since David has chosen to continue his relationship with Sheila instead of splitting up over the visa issue, it will be interesting to see what he does next.